Alright, I'm back with another movie review, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Wow. Alright, before anything else, let me go and talk about the first Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit. The first Guardians of the Galaxy, I wasn't expecting much. It's just another Marvel movie. Well, as soon as I came out of that theater for Guardians, I was jaw dropped. I couldn't believe how good it was. It was hilarious. It had action, had drama, made me feel something when I watched it. And surprised, the music was dope. It was funny and it hit a lot of key things. And when we go to this new one, Volume 2, I was like, are they gonna able to top what they did? Copy the same formula? What was gonna happen? And this movie was great. Oh my god, it had everything like the first one, even better. Well, not better per se, but the first one had a lot going for it. The first one's always the best, and the second one kind of like picks up from that, like it fixes everything. But this one was really great. I was digging it. Then a character I didn't care about in the first one, they made me care about, and I was sad to see this person go. This movie delivered on everything I was hoping this movie could be, because now Marvel movies are constantly shoved out every little while, and a lot of them are not so great. And I was hoping, like, come on, just like Logan was amazing, so I was like, come on, this is like side from everything else. Infinity Wars, all that other stuff was going on over there, and Guardians is its own entity that I loved. So it didn't disappoint. It built off music again. I love that the whole thing's based around a lot of great music. The visuals were beautiful. The characters were amazing. I love the characters in this, especially little baby Groot. Drax was amazing. This whole thing was top notch, for reals. Love this new volume of Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm hopeful for the next one. This one felt like it didn't pull any of the punches. It gave us different planets, space battles again. It gave us a little more behind the scenes of like who Star-Lord was, like his origins, who he was, what made him be him. Like it showed you who his parents were, because we met the mother in the first one, but she died right away. But it was always like, who was his father? And you have like this old cosmic DNA in you. So this movie was amazing. I just can't believe how funny it was. Like it knew exactly when to hint at the comedy. Like it was getting tension wise, and it would hint for the joke. Like you would just get in there with that joke, and I was busting up through it. I know I was making I was very loud, super like laughing through the whole thing, but I wasn't alone. There was a lot of people out there that was laughing, and that was great. I just loved it. All right, we're going for spoilers now. We do meet his father, Ego, the living planet, and that was crazy how they did it. I didn't know how they were going to do his father, because I knew he was a living planet before, but I was like, how are they going to pull this off and everything, and all this, like, and they did an amazing job at it. Amazing job. All right, the first thing that caught me really off guard and had me caring about a character was Yondu, the blue guy that didn't deliver Star-Lord to his father. To me, he was a throwaway character in the beginning, but this one really, it made me feel sad because he did die at the end, saving Star-Lord from everything. Well, I don't know, it was just out of the blue. Like, it showed a backstory that Yondu would deliver these children to the living planet, Ego, and that was it. And that Peter, Star-Lord, was supposed to be delivered but didn't. Well, because he would say, oh, I'm keeping you because you could steal things, but which wasn't the truth. He was actually saving his life, because we found out later that Ego would he went to different planets and made children so he could take over all the galaxy. He would sacrifice these children he made across the galaxy, and Yondu was the one delivering them to the planet to be sacrificed, but he didn't know that. But Yondu ended up having a very good conscience. He felt bad. He felt that, how could he be doing this? So when it came to Peter, Star-Lord, he couldn't do it again. We found out that he couldn't give him up. He couldn't do it again. He couldn't sell out another life, and he kept him, and in a way was like became his father, because he didn't have any kids. And that was nuts, because it gave him a lot of backstory where he seemed like this evil guy that just killed a bunch of people and didn't care about Peter whatsoever. But it wasn't that. It was, if you really think about it, Yondu always gave Peter like a pass all the time. And it made sense now in this one, because he was trying to protect him, because he had a conscience. He couldn't take that. He delivered all those children to Ego, and he sacrificed all of them. And to like push everything together, he sacrificed himself again to save Peter at the end. And it was very touching. And when they had his burial, it was just, oh my God, gave me the feels. super the feels. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. I'm caring about a person I didn't care about from the last movie whatsoever. Crazy. Hit all on the keynotes. I saw a lot of other people like in the theater. Like I looked around a little bit, took a couple glances. People were kind of tearing up when he died. So I'm still shocked about that. That they made me feel for this character. And I can't believe he's gone now. And of course, oh my god, this whole movie was hilarious. Couldn't stop laughing. There were other things. Was that when Peter started fighting his father, it started looking like a Dragon Ball Z episode and everything. They were all flying around, hitting each other, kind of like throwing energy beams at everybody. I was like, this is amazing. Why haven't they made a Dragon Ball Z movie like this? But yeah, oh my, those fight scenes are nuts. Oh, and the previews, when everybody was like, oh, they're giving away too much. That was like the opening credits of the movie. All that stuff that they threw in, like showing everything. I was like, oh man, we saw everything. That was like the first like minute of the movie. Like those were throwaways. Complete throwaways. The trailer was a throwaway. I'm like, oh my god, they should always do this. This is amazing. I love when films do this, when they don't give anything away, when they don't show you that much from the film. They just show you like a minute. I don't even know if it was a complete minute, but it was just like all the stuff they showed in the trailer was just in the beginning and it was just done and everything else was new. I was like, oh my god, great film. Just a great film. If anything, I recommend you watch. If you haven't watched the first one, go watch the first one, then go watch this one. They're both amazing movies. Without a doubt, you will have yourself a great time watching